Hi everyone, Rodrigo here once again for one more Power BI video, and today I'm gonna show you how can we create a relationship between tables on Power BI. So let's do it together. So first of all, guys, we have to look at my screen, my Power BI screen, and going to the right side to check these three tables that I have here. So I have one table called cost, the other one sales, and finally units. All right, so I have these three tables, and those tables are not connected. Oh, are already connected between them in Power BI instantaneously, because when we uploaded data on Power BI, when Power BI checked some relationship between fields, Power BI just create these relations automatically. Okay, so as you can see here, I have some relations that I will just delete from my model right now because I want to show you how can we do it. Okay, first of all, how can we go to the relationships section on Power BI? We have to move in left, going a little bit down and clicking this third option over here, call it model view. All right, so click once and you will see all of your tables with all the fields that each table has, and then you can create the relationships. I will just delete this relationship, click with right button of my mouse and then delete, and then I'll do the same with this relationship as well. And finally I have my three tables without any connections. Okay, so guys, from this point, without any relationship, I would like to introduce you the concept of relationship, how relationships works on Power BI. The relationships, they work like join. Okay, if you don't know how join works, go to the section, the playlist here on our YouTube channel, call it Power Query for Beginners, and you will see how can we build this kind of joins. That means we connect two tables and create a final version in a horizontal way. All right, that's the meaning of join, connect two tables and create a horizontal table as a result. In relationships of Power BI works in the same way. It's like the same, but instead to create a new table with all the data, we just create relationship between them, and in our dashboard Power BI will automatically understand this relationship and creates like a virtual horizontal table. Okay, this is like a virtual words of join. Okay, but unlike join, here we are allowed just to connect one field per table. Okay, we cannot connect two or more fields between two tables. Okay, so we have just to check each field is common on the tables that we want to relate, and then we have just to move on to drag and then drop the field on the other table, above the other table in the same field. All right, so as you can see here, we have product as the same field in each table, so I will just use product as my key field that connect the three tables. All right, so I'll do like this, just select this product, hold on my mouse, and then drop over here on units, and instantaneously Power BI create this relationship that I can check. Click once on this symbol in the middle. Okay, double click, sorry, double click is correct. So here you can see that we have in the table way, the first table, the table called, in this case, Power BI is showing the units first and then sales second. Okay, I can just change it like sales first and units and second. It's easy, you just click and you change it. Okay, so this is my relationship. As you can see here, I have on sales product A, B, and C, and then the number of sales, so 10,000, 10,000, and 10,000. All right, on the other hand, I have units with the product AA and one product called BB. So as you can see over here, we don't have BB on the first table, we just have B, which means that this connection will not work. Okay, not not really don't work. This connector will not show anything on the dashboard because these products are not related. All right. So when you do that, you will see the field that you selected and drag and drop it between tables, just highlighted in this gray tone over here in the left. And then you can check the cardinality of this relationship. What the meaning of cardinality? Cardinality is the meaning of the relationship between tables. For example, in the sales table, we have the product A, B, and C. And as you can see right now, I have only one value per row. Okay, we have just one row with A product, one row with B, and one row with C. Okay, on the other hand, in units we have two lines, two rows with A product and one row with BB. So I have at least one data that repeat in more than one row. When Power BI detected this kind of information, they will say this is a table many, with many fields, okay? Because this table has more than once the same content, the same data, okay? In this case, product A in the row 1 and row 2, okay? On the other side, when Power BI check that has only one content per row, one data per row, the Power BI will call this table as 1. So the cardinality will result as a 1. That means only one field per row. Okay, in this case we have only one per row, only one product per row. On the other hand, I have two or more per row, which means I have a cardinality between one to many. Okay, guys, that's the meaning of cardinality. And two relationships work properly, we have to create at least a connection between two tables on where one of the table is one and the other could be one or many, but at least one needs to be one. Because can you imagine, for example, if we have product A and A in the second row and we created the relationship between sales and units, how can Power BI connect properly? For example, Power BI will check the product and will ask, okay, here I have the product A, and on the other table I have the same product A, but I have twice in both tables. How can I create the relationship which A is properly here in the table 1 that I have to connect it with the table 2? Which A. So this will create a confusion for Power BI and the relationship will not work properly. Okay, guys, so you have to check that, and you have to guarantee that only at least one table has one as a cardinality result. Okay, in our case is one too many, so then I have to check this cross filter direction. Okay, what is the meaning of cross filter direction? This will create a relationship, how the relationship will works. For example, if I use a field from sales as filter on my dashboard, this field will filter the units, and when I use it units, a field from units as a filter, this field can also filter sales. This is a cross filter, yes or no? This cross filter direction will decide that. Okay, if I put it single, this means that only sales can filter units, but never units will filter sales. If I put it both tables can filter one each other. All right, guys, that's the meaning of cross filter direction. So I will put it over here single just to show you first, and then I will just create the second relationship where I will use both just to clarify a little bit more. All right, so click once on OK when you finish and you will see this relationship. Do you remember that I say the cardinality one to many? So how can we identify visually over here this cardinality? It's just to check. Here I have the number 1 and here I have this asterisk. So this symbol means many and this one obviously means 1. Okay, so I have the relationship already worked. working. So let's check if it works properly. So I'll be back to my dashboard over here on the left, report view, and then I will put first of all one filter. So I will not explain how to create these visuals, guys, because there is a video here on the playlist Power BI for Beginners that I showed you how to create your first dashboard. So if you don't know how to do it, just go there and check it, okay? Then come back here. So I have the filter over here, and I will put some information from sales. So products, as you can see here, I have the product A, B, C. Oh, I have A, B, C, and D on sales. Let me see the results over here. Okay, sales. I have 4, and also I have a blank value. On the other table, I have, for example, I put it some bar chart over here, and I will put on units. Is units the second that I related? Yeah. So I will put it product as dimension and unit as measure. So as you can see here, I have a bar chart with the product A, B, and BB, okay? This product is a field from the table sales, and these informations over here, this data are related to unit, okay? As we already done, if I filter a product over here, for example, the bar will be filtered as well. Why? It's because there is a relationship between these two tables. For example, I will just put it another bar over here beside this first one, and there's another bar. I will use the informations from the third table, the table called cost, okay? I will put it product as dimension, cost as measure, and you can see that here I have product A and B, but doesn't matter if I filter any product from sales, never these fields can filter the A and B product on the cost table. Why? Because we don't have any relationship between those two tables, okay? How to fix it? It's easy. We just have to moving back to the model view and then create the relationship. So here I have product, here I have product, and in this case I will just create the relationship. Click twice over here. The same on this, the Power BI put it cost first and sales second. I will just change the order, sales first and cost secondly, and then I have this relationship one to many, because also in the cost I have the product A repeating more than once, okay, in the rows. And I will change a little bit, not the cardinality, but the cross filter direction. I will put both in this case, and then let's see what's happening. So I will put both. As you can see, this symbol of arrow just changed it a little bit. Now I have both sides as directions, and then I will move back to my report view. And when we filter the B, now this field can filter both tables, okay, the other two tables. And also in this case, for example, I will just select all the products over here, for example. No, let me change a little bit. I will delete this filter and I will put another bar, this bar, okay, horizontal bar, and I will put the information from sales. So I will put the product and also sales, and as you can see I have product A, B, C, and D. When I click here, works at the same as filter, okay? So if you click it, the other two graphics are filtered already, okay? So instantaneously this field can filter the other charts, all right? And also if I click it here, units by product, which means fields from unit, if I click on B or A, I cannot filter the other tables. Why? It's because there is only a single direction of relationship. This unit cannot filter sales, okay? And as a result, these units cannot filter sales and the sales cannot filter cost. So, but on this relationship cost, I can select something from cost that will filter sales, and as a result will filter units as well. Let's see if this works. I will click on the information from the cost table, for example, product A, and then I can see A from cost filtered sales and third sales filtered units. Okay, that's how relationship works on Power BI. Guys, that's how relationship works on Power BI. I hope you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, don't forget to thumbs up, okay? Check it if you are a subscriber. If you are not, please subscribe. It is important to increase our community here on YouTube, and also share this content. And if you have any questions, don't worry. Just leave the answers and concerns in the comments below, and we will answer you as soon as possible. Okay, guys? So that's all for today. See you in the next video. Bye.